For our family worship night this evening, would you like to consider another person from the Imitate Their Faith book?
Well, I do enjoy studying on that book, but I thought maybe we could take a few minutes. I wanted to go over some information in the New World Translation because of one of the authors that might be the first and I wanted to present that to her, and she's been medical student. So she's asked me before in the past why people have been trusting and so forth. So I thought maybe if I would present to her under that question or question number 9.
Why do humans suffer? Yeah. We know from talking to other return business people that they really appreciate this introduction to God's Word. And that is a question I think comes up to a lot of people. Would you mind reading that first scripture there from Ecclesiastes 9, verse 11?
The swift do not always win the race, nor do the mighty win the battle, nor do the wise always have the food, nor do the intelligent always have the riches, nor do those who not with knowledge always have success. The time and unexpected is going to overtake them all.
Yeah, I think that's a real good thought for us to consider. Because a lot of times we have preconceived ideas about how things are going to turn out. They don't always turn out that way. And sometimes it really does cause a lot of human tragedy that is unexpected. And I think sometimes, too, some people fall into the thought that fate rules our lives. And yet, really, if Jehovah God had that in mind, this would have been a perfect opportunity for him to say, I've got everything all lined out every way. So it doesn't matter what you think is going to happen, I already know. But he didn't say that. He said, unexpected events overtake them all. So I think that's a thought that she would appreciate. And certainly, too, being in the medical field, she has seen a lot of the results of sicknesses over time. So that thought there from Romans 5, verse 12 is one she'll probably appreciate, too. It says, through one man sin entered into the world, and death through sin, and so death spread to all men because they had all sinned. And so we have seen over time that there are a lot of things that happen, whatever natural disease might come about, it can bring a lot of tragedy to families, can't it? It can cause parents to be separated from their children, from children to be separated from their parents, and no doubt she has seen some of that over all the time that she's been working at the hospital as well, too. But you know, those next two thoughts right there are kind of related a little bit. Would you go ahead and read both of them together, and we can consider that as well?
For this purpose the Son of God was made manifest to break up the works of the devil, and the whole world is lying in the power of the wicked one.
What comes to your mind whenever you think about those two scriptures?
Well, that scripture there at 1 John 3:8 talks about that's why Jesus was sent to the earth, was to break up the works of the devil. And then naturally there at 1 John 5:19 it talks about the whole world lying in the power of the wicked one. So those are the works that Jesus came to break up.
And that might be a new thought for her, because so often people think that God is the one in control. But as our video says, this world is out of control. So how can God be the one that's said to be in control? So that might be a new thought for her. But, you know, that thought there from 1 John 3:8 talking about the reason that Jesus came to the earth, she really enjoyed that talk that Brother Boyd gave for the memorial. Maybe you can incorporate some of that into the conversation. Draw up those thoughts one more time and really help her to see that Jesus made a great sacrifice and we can have the benefits, and this is certainly one of the benefits that can come about from it.
Yeah, I wanted to show her, you know, by these questions here in the introduction, how easy it is to be able to go to those types of answers and get those answered from the Bible, and, you know, by using the New World Translation, since it is so easy, you know, to study on.
I think it's gonna be a really encouraging visit that you have with her. You're gonna have to let me know how things turn out.